What's up, everyone? Thank you for coming back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Yes, I have been on a roll today. We're doing all sorts of readings. We did the list that I wanted to do. We did Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, and Leo. Check out those readings if you have it in your top 3, or if you want to cross-watch and spy on your loved one or your beloved or whatever you're doing with all that. I'm not so much into that cross-watching stuff, but if you are, I'm learning to be nicer to cross-watchers. I have a list for my look, there was a lot of, also, I have red on and pink on, and I put on my gloves and my black hood. I got my lights, like, well, I always have this stuff anyways. But, like, extra, I mean a little extra, a little moody. I'm eating soup. I got my gloves on. I have my nails on. I'm a little moody because I want to do a fire sign group reading because I felt like my fire signs have been getting a lot of shade, specifically potentially from air signs. I don't really know where it's coming from, but I picked up on a lot of shade. Okay? But this is why I like to do collective readings, because all that shit is dumb, if you ask me. It's like stupid, dumb. Mac Dre, 1995. Dumb, stupid. Like when being dumb was a good thing. $1994. I don't know where I got that date. I could be wrong. I think it's because I've been listening to a lot of Drew Down and Selly Cell. So the 90s are coming through hella hard. Mac Dre, like, no shit. Let me just shut the heck up. A couple more bites and let's get into this collective reading. Thank you for coming back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. My name's Sunny Bannock. I'm a tattooer in the Bay Area. I have a tattoo shop named Cosmic Dialect. Yes, it's a tattoo shop. You may drive past it. I am on MacArthur Boulevard. You can look me up on Google. Look up my name. I want you to. Makes me feel special. But like for real though, some people are, or they're always like, what are you doing in there? Why does it not look like a tattoo shop? Because I do that on purpose. I do that on purpose is why. I don't want you to come in here asking me for dumb tats. I want to tattoo people that are my friends, family, neighbors. But it's been few far in between lately. I said this on one of my readings that I just did for, I think it was Aquarius. Yeah, because they got a lot of weird technology shit coming through. That even me, out of all people on this earth, I like to get my toes dirty. I like to get my hands dirty. I like dirt. I like playing in the grass. At least I used to. Yeah, no, I'm still human. I'm very human. I enjoy that shit. You know, I like the sun. As much as it might look like I don't, or seem like I don't, I do. I enjoy it quite a bit. I'm being told to just shut up and just get going. Okay, let me just stop eating my soup. This is rude. This is rude. This is rude. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right. Wow. Well, okay, and we will be using a traditional tarot. We will not be using my deck that I made, although I do love using my deck. I do love it. I love my deck. But I'm not going to use it for this, okay? I think that some of you like this as well. You don't know me that well. You'd rather be used for traditional tarot, okay? I get it. That being said, though, I do have some mail for you. I have some brain mail straight out of my brain. I got someone outside laughing. Thank you for the confirmation, sir. We got brain mail. All right. First message from my brain. Hello, Puppet. Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Isn't that? Because I was saying, I woke up, like, literally. It was, like, it was either yesterday morning or the day before. Because I wrote, this is, like, a couple days old. Because I was like, I'm going to do these signs, like, the signs stuff. Like, there's this, like, weird hierarchical YouTube stuff that's, like, signs, collective. Signs, collective. Signs, collective. Signs, collective. Both. I agree with both. I think we should do both. Put less emphasis on any of it and just do anything. Stop being weird. Alright. Hello, puppet. That's Pirates of the Caribbean. So, with that, I got a pretty lady being attacked. I wrote it down. Pretty lady being attacked. Hello, puppet. If you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, it's that scene where a creepy ass dude with like no teeth, some scrawny white dude with like scraggly ass, crackhead ass looking dude was like attacking no, it's not Winona Ryder, it's Keira Knightley, right? Yeah, babe, total babe, and he was like, "Hello, puppet," ready to like rob her or like, well, lake her, snake her, lape her, pape her. You know what I'm trying to say. Rhymes with all that. He had another dude with him too. There was two actually, but he was the guy that said, "Hello, puppet." Poppet reminded me of puppet as well. We got puppets in the room. We got people that are following rules that are little puppets on strings. They don't know what they're doing. They're fools. I love my collective readings so much more, by the way. I just was reminded of this just now, like times a million. Sorry if you know, if you don't like my sign stuff, just hang tight. Don't unsubscribe. I've noticed I got about 3 unsubs. What's up with that shit? What are you doing? Don't do that to me. I just hit above 770. I'm like, dude. Let me get to at least 1,000, bro. Anyways, Pirates of the Caribbean. You may be dealing with some Caribbean ass fools. Some pirates. Hold on. I want to look that shit up. Because that's like, is that Somalian shit? Is that Somalia? Somalia, why am I getting like, Jamaica, Somalia. Hold up. Some pirate activity. This is like not just going off of what's Hello Poppet from Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp could be of significance. You being an addict and being hella upfront about who the heck you are might be of importance. Heck yeah to all that is what I say. Keep going. Be true to who you are is what I say. But let's find out about these Caribbean fools. What is this? I apologize. My geological training, not so good. I dropped out of school at a young age. And the school I did attend did not teach me most things. There was like 12 people that attended this tiny school, no longer around. It was, anyways, Caribbean. What is Caribbean? What is Carignan? Caraginen? I don't even know what that means. If that's of significance to y'all, you'll know. I don't care because I don't really know what that means. I hope to God it's not another weird ancestor coming through with some screepy. Yeah, exactly. They don't even know how to talk through me anymore. You're not allowed. Caribbean. West India. Bahama. The Dominican Republic. I knew it. Haiti. Jamaica. I knew it. I knew it. The Dominican Republic. Barbados. Bahamas. Antigua. Barbuda. Guyana, Hades, also Haiti, Jamaica. But did I not just say that? We got some Pirates in the Caribbean up in this bitch. Oh, yes, we do, sir, ma'am, he, she, them. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. It's not my problem, neither. It's not yours. Well, it might be. I don't know who's watching me, but it's not mine. Not yours. Most people. All right, what up? Father's Day. I hope you called your dad. Dads. Shout out to dads that are struggling. We love our dads. Okay, shout out to dads. 10:30, 10:31. Shout out to dads that have been misunderstood. I have international question mark written down under Father's Day. I don't know what that is. Maybe your dad is out of town. Well, international. Maybe he lives in another country. Your dad. All right. Another message. I have a Welcome to the Jungle. This is a Guns N' Roses song. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want, but no fun day. No. So a lot is said within just the name of the song, Welcome to the Jungle. Okay, depending on where you live, you can describe anywhere. Concrete jungles, real jungles, anything. Jungles. Territorial, animalistic, war between species that don't agree with one another. Okay, there's that. Written by written by Guns N' Roses, which was giving graveyard, death. And I wrote red, period, which gives love and hate, which gives smoke, dirt, and ash. Which, when I was looking up the name of the lead singer of Guns N' Roses, I couldn't remember. I thought, for a minute, I thought his name was Ash, which made me think of Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. So if someone's out here, they gotta catch 'em all. I don't know if that's some detective shit. I don't know what that is. Gotta catch 'em all. But no, his name's Axl, which is like way more badass than Ash, depending on who you talk to. Ashes, though, death. Guns N' Roses. People that have been popped, that are no longer alive. R.I.P. to them. Seriously, though. That's not a, like, a... Thank you, Ivan. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Confirmation from my baby. He says yes. He says yes. And I had Papa Roach. I don't know what that is. Papa Roach. And I wrote Daddy Bad. Daddy Bad, question mark. Papa Roach. Like a bad cockroach. Daddy? I don't know. That's weird. That's giving some like sugar daddy. That's like sketch. I don't know what that is. And then names. I have Nicholas, Quentin, Cody, Aaron, Benicia. Oh, these are names and locations. So Nicholas, Quentin, Cody, Aaron, Benicia, Santa Cruz, San Jose, San Francisco, Santa Rosa, San Jose, Santa Clara County, all right. There was a song I was singing too, but I gotta get into the cards. We are 13. We are 14 minutes in. All right. How was your Friday the 13th? Hope it was well. Hope it was good. Hope it was great. Right. Typical ride weight. Typical ride weight. I'm using my computer, y'all, too, so I apologize if the video quality ain't as good as usual. That's what I'm doing. Oh, 9 of sword and a 9 of wand. Look at that shit right there. Oof. 9-9. 9-9. Now. Stress is happening now for a Virgo or a Sagittarius or a yeah, Virgo or Sagittarius or a Libra. Stress is happening now for that person. I don't know. Maybe not. Be the judge. I have welcome to the jungle stuck in my head now. So yeah, you're living in a jungle. We're in a jungle. I don't care where you live. You don't have to live in a jungle to be experiencing jungle. I mean, depending on what that means for you. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up. Okay. Fire signs. If you have been catching any shade from my readings, from my last few, I love you very much. I have so much fire in my own chart, and I love fire signs with my entire being. I get along with fire signs probably the most out of most signs. So I will say, I'm doing y'all something special. I don't really know what it is yet, but I have to do something because stop it. Okay, okay. Ancestors, trusted only. Angels. Angels, get up in here, please. Of course. Shall we say hello to who? Who is it? This fucking guy, dude. Who does this fool think he is for our collective reads? Okay, the powerful man in the community doing the distribution of wealth that is not chill with the jealousy stuff. I don't even know what to... Okay. I honestly don't even really know what to say about this person right now, except for I feel embarrassed for them. Because the Five of Swords is upside down right now. I want to get some dirt on this Emperor tonight. He's not going to like it. Sure. I'm sure he won't like it. It's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. You keep coming out in my readings. So you mustn't care then, right? You mustn't care that much about what you do in my life, so I'll go ahead and act the same. So we got an Emperor upside down, we have a Five of Swords upside down, and a Six of Pentacles upright. We have an Emperor with his tail in between his legs. Yes, it's a he. He identifies as a man. This is a man. In your community. Landlord, boss, daddy, whatever. Remember that weird Papa Roach shit? Is this a Papa Roach? Papa insect? Papa infection of creepy four-legged, I don't know, creepy crawlers? Ugh. Is he the, well, that's a little strange. He's the queen bee. But that would be Empress, but look, maybe he's being a bitch. He's the queen bee of creating tiny little figures that are jealous because of bullshit that he spreads that is totally not true. And he's giving them money. He's giving them money to keep this up. This fool's upside down. Nobody wants to do this anymore. But he's like, but I still have money though. I still have money though. And look, times are tough. Times are tough. So people are taking the money. People are taking the tummy. People are taking the tummy. People are taking the tummy. Well, that's almost giving the people are ill now. They don't feel so good about any of this. I don't blame them. It's a little sickening to my own stomach. I just wish this Emperor would leave us alone. I wish he would just go away. Let us live in peace, right? I'm sure you're a peaceful person. I would hope you are. If you're not, then, well, I don't know what to say to you except for this. And that's pretty much it. This Emperor upside down, Five Sword upside down, Six of Pentacles upright. They have not much fight left or left at all, but they do have money left because this person has a lot of it. Oh, Computer doing weird stuff. Confirmation. Ivan, not now. Confirmation. My computer does weird stuff, so I just got a confirmation. I don't know what that is, but because of all this hacking shit that I deal with, y'all, whenever my computer does something weird, when I say something potentially powerful, I take it as like a big green thumb. Like, bitch, you just said something important. Oh no, that's crazy. Whoa. I like the blue. Ivan! Seriously, bro. I love you, baby, but no. We gotta... Sorry. Sorry, y'all. He has to feel important. I love him. We love him. We love Ivan. But, okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. All right, let's get some more, please. Let's get some more, please. Ivan, stay there. I'm not kidding. I love you too. Sit. Baby, sit. Sit. All right, this emperor still has money to dish out. He's like, listen, I know you don't want to deal with this weird jealousy stuff because it wasn't even real, because this person wasn't worth fighting to begin with, because that was all lies that I made up. Way too many. Except for what I see. A 5 of Pentacles on its side. On its side. Sizzle. Sizzle. People are sizzling. They're hot to trot. They're not happy. They're fueling. They're fizzling. They're fueling. They're fizzling. They're hot to trot. They're sizzling. And you're happy as a clown? 9 of Cups. Or this person has lost the trust of people that they once had to fuck you over or like help with this like weird stuff they're trying to do. And because those people are now like, yeah, this is weird. It's clearly, this whole thing is like clearly very strange. Let's clean that off. This whole thing is clearly very strange. So now this emperor person who, you know, they know people. They know cops. Could be a landlord. Could be a boss. Could be a father. Could be a brother. Could be a neighbor. Could be a government official. Could be a lot of things. Mostly someone that holds power, that is a masculine, that is important in your life, or else they would not be on my board, my table. This person is important in your life. Like they hold significance. They wouldn't just be here. It's not just like if you're creating stories in your brain, get rid of that, please, because this person's like in your life. If this does not apply to you, don't make it fit. If this doesn't hit, don't make it fit. You're the master of your story, okay? Only take what applies. Leave the rest out. Skip the message if it's not for you. But you have a emperor person that's involved in politics, your community, that made people all jealous and weird and want to attack you, and they were giving them money. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Sword, upside down, Emperor upside down, 5 of fucking Pentacle on its side. 9 of Cups, upright though. I feel like this is like you. I feel like this is like kind of separate. I'm holding on to it. It feels precious. It feels nice. It feels warm. It feels good. I like how it feels right now compared to all this shit. Yeah, they're involving people they see like you. Like they're like, well, all these other people that have money like me don't want to deal with this bullshit. Why am I dealing with this bullshit? I don't know. I must be in love with this person, or I just hate the fact that they're so empowered, and I just want to destroy that, which gives this person is like, must I say it? They might be a misogynist. They might be highly religious. They don't believe that you should be a free person walking around with tats, or walking around having tarot channels, or being a spiritual person, or like a herbalist, or going to school, or like being a woman that's intelligent and a doctor or a psychiatrist, or whatever it is that you do that is empowering and powerful. This person's like, I know. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. You are a dirt human, and we're going to hire other dirt humans because all these other important people are done fucking with me. Because I'm crazy. Because I'm actually just like these dirt people. Only thing that makes us different is the money thing. Isn't that funny? It's not funny, it's sick, actually. Yeah, it's sickening to have somebody with a lot of money that will pay people that don't have that much money and try to relate to them. Because you better believe the people that don't have that much money, we're fucking smart. We're not dumb. If you're desperate enough to take money from a rich-ass motherfucker that wants to see somebody drown because they feel unempowered and their tail's in between their legs because of some petty shit, that sounds like a personal. Am I wrong? This sounds like a personal. This is personal. And this person wants to step on your neck. They want to step on your neck. Or they are stepping on your neck. And it makes them happy, or you're fucking happy, devil upside down right underneath it. This is you, baby. Baby boo, Scorpio, Capricorn. Taurus, perhaps. Libra, perhaps. Aries, perhaps. Having it in your own shot, be dealing with one. You turned their devil shit upside down. With what? Your kind nature. With what? Your, who you are as a person. Being relatable. Just being you. That's all I can recommend that you do. Continue doing it. Continue being you. You have to. That's the only fucking way that people will understand that what's going on. That's the only way that people will see the truth of what's actually happening here. And speak out about it. And if you're someone like me who has social anxiety, or like is strange or whatever, and feels like an Edward Scissorhands or like a fucking, I don't know, what's Bo0o Radley, you know, from that old book. Bo0o Radley. Oh, it's a sad book. What is that? What is that? What am I thinking of? Bo0o Radley. If you feel like a Bo0o Radley, don't worry, because he was actually not a bad man. He was a good guy. I feel like crying. What is that? What is Bo0o Radley? Well, just his name says it all, right? People call him Bo0o Radley. Boo, scary. Ooh, scary guy. No. No. He was a lonely man. Lived in an old house, I think. And he was a little scary. But no, he's a nice person. Okay, we have a devil upside down, a 9 of cup, and a 6 of cup. You could be rejoicing and regaining friendships with people from your past, which is really good for you right now. I encourage you to continue doing that. It's definitely going to help you deal with all this other weird stuff. Connect with people who know you, that love you, who know who you are. Because maybe you forgot who you were. Maybe you've been alone for a long time. Maybe things have happened to you where you shut people out. Like Bo0o Radley. Like Edward Scissorhands. Maybe you had to do that. Or just, not that you had to, but you just did. Okay? Because that's a human reaction to being in pain and being alone and having nobody understand you. And lies told about you. And it's like the city council meetings just... It's like you almost start hearing echoes of laughter. And it's like, and I'm not talking about being schizo, okay? I'm talking about metaphorically, you know, but like you hear echoes. You might dream of them. You just are experiencing this like tracer of humiliation. Tracers, like, you know, when you see tracers when you're on LSD, something like that. It's like tracers, like it keeps happening. Like you can't get rid of it. And is there magic involved? I don't know. If you're someone like me that knows crazy people, maybe. Probably. Probably, yeah. Who cares, though? Who cares? Magic, schmagic, wagic. Yeah. Whack it. Whack it. Go do that. Stop with the magic and just go whack it. Okay. Sorry. My ancestors like it, but my angels are like, stop being a crazy, dirty hoe bag. I'm not a dirty hoe bag. I just have a dirty sense of humor. I can't help it. I think it's funny. So does the devil. But he upside down here. So, like, even though he thinks our jokes are funny, he still ain't on our team. Don't get it twisted, Mr. Guy. Don't get it twisted. You know who he does have twisted, though, is these two fools. These two fools. They're shackled up together. Did you have a couple coming for you? Did you have more than one person dibble-dabbling in energies that they don't understand? Making deals? And someone's got to pay the piper. Confirmation from my tiny goblin guy. You heard him. Someone's got to pay this piper. And it's not you. You made no deals. You know who you are. You're open about who you are. 5 of Pentacles on its side. You don't hide this. You don't show it. You don't hide it. You just are. If someone wants to know, you'll tell them. That's it. And honestly, you're happy still. How? Well, you've tamed your shadow. You've tamed your devils. You've tamed your demons. You've tamed these fools. And I don't think these two knew how to do that so well. It could be 2 people. It could be 1. Could be more than 2. I don't know. You know your story, not me. Okay. 3220. That's a 7. Libra has been coming through a lot. Libra, or just 7th house. Okay. July. What is that? July? Is that Gemini? I could be totally wrong. I get a little bit, I'm a little less educated when it comes to the months of, I'll say it out loud because I'm not afraid to. June, July, August. But I'm getting better as I learn more. The houses I'm more familiar with, but the months and the signs and stuff, it gets a little more scribbly-scrabbly. But, you know, it's fun to learn. Anyways, I like making mistakes. It's how we learn. Scrape our knees up. Scrape our knees up. Have some scars. Don't hide them shits. Don't hide them shits. That way, this fool knows what he's working with. If you hide them too much, he might. Well, I don't even have to say it to you. I don't have to say it to you. If you hide it, don't hide your scars. And that might just be me projecting my own fears as well. I'm learning how to become more comfortable with just like saying shit that is real, because people relate. Here goes the security guard guy out here. Oh yeah, you hear all that? I love it. It's just funny to me. Only because this security guard is such an asshole. And so, let me shut up. No, he's a sweetheart. He's actually quite nice. If it's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know. He changes. They change shifts. Most of the time they're asleep in their car. I'm pretty much the neighborhood watch around here, actually. But I don't get paid for it. I just am. But yeah. Back to what we're talking about. Past people. What is that? What is this past people with these devils upside down? I mean, who could bring devils or demons or bad vibes like this and obsessiveness into your life except for people from your past? It's always the people closest to us. Maybe not always, but most of the time. Watch any Forensic Files episode. Watch any, Very rarely is it the random ass fool. Very commonly, it's the family, friend, person that knows you quite well. Or thinks they do. This is an interesting spread. I wish I had a better camera system where I could like flip it around and show you my table like some readers have. I would love to. If I ever like get, well, not that I'm not serious about doing this shit. Like I'm actually kind of good at it. I would like to get more serious about it. I just, I have a tattoo shop. I did my own nails and the lady across the street was like, you should be doing that. You should be charging money for them. And I'm like, bitch. Well, I didn't say that. I did not call her a bitch. But, like, I was like, dude, I cannot be doing that on top of everything else that is going on, okay? The last thing I'm trying to do is be doing nails. I think this actually used to be a nail shop, which is kind of funny. Hey, shh. Enough of this. Enough of my life. I'm sorry. No. Stop it. Oh, no victory with this past person. 6 of Wands upside down. Run the other way. 6 of Wands upside down for me is like running the other way. That's going to make you happy. It might not feel that way right now. Did this person think they were going to bring like victories with this like obsessive energy? Did they think that you were obsessed with them? Did they think that... Oh, weird. Okay, I just got a weird... You were put in lack, systematically suppressed, neglected, on purpose. This is pretty niche, but also not really. It happens to many peoples. Many peoples. I don't care your skin color, your gender. It don't fucking matter. You want to argue with me about that shit? Put it in my comments. Please, I dare you. No victories with this past person. Yeah, that's not new. That's not news. That's not a headline for you, is it? No, it's not. High Priestess upright person. Of course. It's actually kind of laughable. They thought they could come back into your life like this. After dealing with lack. After dealing with jealous, crazy people. After dealing with emperors upside down. And look, this emperor upside down could be multiple fools, not just one person. That could be landlords, that could be bosses, that could be family members, dads, brothers. Confirmation, I tell me, you're getting hit at all angles. Pirates of the Caribbean. What were we talking about? You got pirates. You got pirate ass fools out here. Yeah, that are obsessed with your pentacles. Maybe they're upset because they found out that you're like not balling out of control like everybody said you were. And you're like, yeah, that's the truth. Off this 9 of Cups, I'm sometimes I get like bitter, happy, like a little too smug, a little like guarding your heart a little too much. But like, I think you need to. And I actually think that it's protecting you. And I actually think that it's showing people your truth. And if anything, it's making this emperor fool that wanted to make bets on your life, 6 of Pentacles upright, I almost said 9 of Swords. Yeah, they are not sleeping well. 6 of Pentacles upright, 5 of Swords upside down, Emperor, 5 of Pentacles. They had it twisted about you. They had it so twisted about you. They were so in their own fucking obsessions that they didn't see the truth. And people that want to feel important with loud vehicles are important in my readings. And Ivan, my baby. Ivan! Come here. You want to be important? Lay here. Just sit. Be chill. Okay? We have a high priestess here. Do you have Pisces in your chart? Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. Confirmation on that? Confirmation on that. Thank you, computer, for being so weird. 4009. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. Leo, 4th house. Yes, yes, yes. Ivan, get your ass out of my face. Oh, a 4 1 up by down. A 4 1 up by down. What's that? What's this? Ivan, fuck off. Go on. Now. 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 Go on. Baby, I love you, but now. Sorry. Okay, 4 of 1 upside down. I don't like this. With the high priestess upright. Well, if you want to send a high priestess upright into a 4 of 1 upside down, what do you think is going to happen? A sun upright is what's going to happen. It's like the sun just lit up on the back of my neck. It just tingled all the little peach fuzz on the back of my neck about it. I don't think I could have come up with a better answer myself. If you want to take a high priestess out of her comfort, out of her loyalties, out of her foundation, make it twisted, make it upside down, what do you think is gonna? What's she gonna do? What's he gonna do? They're gonna create a sun card. They're gonna shine light on it. Oh yes, they will, and they'll do it in cryptic ass ways. They'll do it in ways that nobody's gonna know. What the fuck is going on? They won't even know because they're a high priestess. They don't talk about stuff. They don't even know how they know stuff. They just know stuff. Alright? The high priestess just knows shit. He, she, they just know shit. Alright? They don't know how. They just do. That's the laws of the high priestess. Not like Hierophant, though. Don't get it twisted. Hierophant is more of like a pope ass, dealing with more pentacly good stuff. Not to say he's not holy. He's still very holy. He just deals with more mingling, I guess. There's more mingling involved with a Hierophant. With a high priestess being water bound as opposed to pentacly bound, he, she, they is more involved in keeping knowledge, a gatekeeper of records, okay? A gatekeeper of records, knowing past, present, futures, okay? Having Wheel of Fortunes up the woozah. Could be dealing with a Jupiter, Sag, Neptune, Pisces. Heavy Leo. Heavy Leo's out here. 4th house again comes with the Leo. Here comes our 4th house Leo stuff. Yes. Okay. This whole like not wanting your past. So I don't know who this is. Who I want to let's ask on this, please. Yeah. Okay. So we know about what happens when you bring a high priestess. When you're wishing, hoping for things to go wrong for a high priestess that involves a foundation. You might not have known they were a high priestess. You probably didn't. Whoever is wishing this, upside down devils, yeah, upside down emperors, yes, with their 6 of Pentacles upright, distribution of wealth, corruption. Idiots with money. Too much of it. I'm not allowed to say that, actually. Never mind. I am allowed, just not on YouTube. Maybe I should make a freaking OnlyFans just for a tarot reading so I could just say whatever the heck I want. I know Tyler Tarot. Shout out to Tyler Tarot. I love Tyler's Tarot. Tyler's Tarot, you're one of my favorite readers on YouTube. Love that dude. I don't care what nobody says about his ass. I love Tyler's Tarot. He's very accurate and he's quick. He's quick. And he's real. He's not some like hoity-toity. And like I'm a little hoity-toity. I'm kind of spiritual. I'm a tattoo artist, you know, all that stuff. I got some glitter involved in my shitter, but Tyler don't. Maybe he do. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just Tyler Tarot. Shout out to you. Okay, next, 3 of Wands, Tower upside down. Tower upside down has been a theme for my collective of people that are watching me. I love you so much. You guys are so awesome. Tower upside down, people. Tower upside down, people. Devil upside down, people. High Priestess upright. Sun upright. Y'all are the shit. You are showing these Emperor upside downs what time it is. With the Sun upright. And the Tower upside down. As they wait and ponder and wonder what is going on. 45, 45. 9, 9. Again, 9, 9, 18, 9. 9's one of those numbers. No matter how many times you add, like if 9 plus 9 equals 18. 1, 8 is a 9. 9 times 3 is 27, I believe, which is 7 and a 2 is a 9. 9 times 4 is a 36, which is a 3 and a 3 and a 6, which is 9. 9 times 5 is a 45, which is a 9. 4 and 5. 9 times 6 is, it just goes on and on, y'all. 9 is a trippy ass number. Okay, sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah, someone was waiting for their ships to come in about like turning your foundation upside down, and they didn't know that you were like a High Priestess Sun card, like for real, for real. Maybe they had a feeling that that was you, and because they're from your past, so they like know you well, or they like associated themselves with someone from your past. And this made that person very happy because this person was obsessed with material goods. They could have been a Capricorn, or a Taurus, or a Virgo, or a Leo, or a Libra, or an Aries, or an Aquarius, or a Gemini, or a Pisces. Place yourself where you see fit. Or a Taurus. Did I say Taurus? You're the master of your own story. Don't get stuck on signs. But I just like to yell it out so people can get confirmation for their storyline. Someone was hoping, waiting, and wishing for the ships to come in about this High Priestess person that they thought, that they heard was a High Priestess, but they didn't really quite believe it so much. Especially because they saw this person going through lack. Especially because they saw this person dealing with all this shit. Why were they dealing with all this shit? Well, because they're getting it from all angles, like we were talking about. You were literally getting it from all angles. Family members, exes, old friends, people that hardly know you. So much evil eye was being sent at you. And it's like, yeah, even if you don't believe in it, even if you reject it, even if you send it back, whatever, like all that hate that you, if you're somebody that absorbs energy, that can pick up on stuff, you will pick up on it, and it hurts. It hurts. It makes you sad. And if you are a spiritual, loving ass person, being sad will affect you. I don't care who you are. Well, like, yeah, if you're like an evil person, it might not make you sad. You might like it. You might get power off it. It might be weird. Like, I don't know how that goes. But I'll tell you what happens about all this that I just said. About all that hatred shit. About all that weird shit. That people think that they know you stuff. And power, that have money, that for some reason are like jealous of you. Because you're a High Priestess upright. They're just an Emperor. You're literally like the most high-ranking person in the deck, in my opinion. I mean, it's debatable. Some people might say Hierophant. I say High Priestess, personally. Just because the High Priestess is not a pentacle person. I'm not saying the Hierophant is pentacle person. I'm just saying that it is technically Taurus, which is a pentacle card, which is deals with pentacles. High Priestess is technically a Pisces card, which is water, which deals with not pentacles. I am a stellium Capricorn. I love pentacles. Trust me. I am a devil card person. and a Scorpio stellium. So I am death and devil. So saying that, I just want you to know that I'm not playing favorites here. It could go either or for me. Just saying that there was heavy obsession to do with material matters that they found to be very important, that they overlooked and did not match your abilities. They did not see that coming. And what did you do about it? You sun carded. You shined light on it. You kept being yourself. You showed the truth. Why am I getting the Beatles song Strawberry Fields Forever off the sun card right now? I don't know the words all the way. Or like, I don't know. Strawberry Fields Forever. Great song. Beatles. Happy stuff. A little sad. Also though, kind of like this reading. Kind of sad. Like attacked. War. But like finding the happy in it. Finding the art in it. Finding the creation in it. Finding the creativity in it. While people are pondering, waiting, and wishing and hoping for their ships to come in because they don't understand why this person hasn't gone to rest forever. Oh, well, I don't know about that. We don't have Death card out here. Why did I say this? Well, Tower card. Upside down, though. Tower card upside down is my, oh, here's 5 of Cups. This is, yeah, exactly. Lots of Scorpio and Aries. A lot of Mars coming out now. A lot of die. I was gonna say daytime fighting, nighttime fighting, martial art battle kings of the planet Mars, but I said die. So yeah, somebody was like that mad about you or something. That's like, sorry. Well, yeah. That I don't. Not trying to freak people out, but what comes out of my mouth sometimes is like way more accurate than what I think about. Because I'll rewatch shit, and I'm like, that was like very accurate, and that was like some jibber jabber and ass crazy shit, Sonny. But that was like very accurate compared to like what I actually think about sometimes. So I just like to remind myself of that. Tower upside down. Okay, look at the people in this card when it's upside down. You see this woman in the blue dress? She's flying. She's going up. Not in like she's a dead way. Not like I'm going to heaven. No. A tower upside down is a tower didn't fall. Maybe in the deluded minds of crazy people, they thought they did some damage, but all they did was elevate you to a high priestess level where you're like, I can fly now. And I go to the higher realms to consult with beings that I don't even know because I might even just do it in my dream state, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I just know that I am not normal, and I hold ranking because I'm still alive after all this bullshit. We have a 5 of Cups and a Chariot upside down. We have some Cancerian energy and some Scorpio energy. The Cancerian energy is upside down. The Chariot card, upside down. A little bit of tail in between the legs. Well, a lot of bit of tail, but ooh, Justice upside down. What is that, Spirit? A Queen of Wands upside down right underneath. Okay. Okay. You could be recovering from, maybe you did go through a tower moment, and now you're flying now and learning all these crazy things about yourself, how you're like this high-ranking spiritual person. You didn't know that. Maybe you had a clue or 2 or 3 based on your experiences on this planet. People that you meet, talk to, things that happen to you, weird you know, you're always seeing angel numbers, and no, not just because it's like the human psyche that's always picking up on patterns, because yes, that is real, but also there is a difference between picking up on patterns constantly and seeing like legitimate angel numbers like on an irregular, normal ass basis. There is a difference there. I will battle anyone on that subject. Both are true. So that's what I'm saying. This is like physics. No, this is it. But you know what I'm saying though? Does that make sense to you? It's true. It's not true. It's true. It's not true. We don't really know. We don't really know because we don't know shit, actually. Yeah. News alert, headlines, news, yeah. We don't know anything. Yeah, we don't know shit. Humans, we don't know shit. $55, 55, 5, 5, 5, 5. As I looked at the clock, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 10. You could be seeing that on your clock, 10, 10. You could be seeing lots of ones and zeros. That's giving a little bit of analog. It's giving a little bit of digital, AI, technology shit. Doesn't surprise me. Maybe you're starting to evolve. Like maybe some of this high priestess, you know, high priestess energy for me is usually rooted in like, well, I want to say the dirt. I don't know what that means. Rooted in the dirt, rooted in earth, rooted in water, rooted in what we know on earth as high priestess energy, as like higher knowing shit, which is like, oh, well, I hate to use the word shamanistic, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, but no, I'm taking this as far as like, there's something happening to your brain that is, strange, but in a good way. Like where you're, you know, like the AI stuff that's going on. So like, it's almost like your brain is merging with artificial intelligence. Not to say you're, like, no offense, you're not nearly as smart as AI. But like AI ain't nearly as smart as you. You get it? Because it's constantly learning from us. And the more crazy and cryptic and weird you are, the more wires you have crossed, the more your neural pathways have been swept clean and then clogged up with a few extra things from some weird stuff, and then reswept and then cleaned up, and then la 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 la. Your brain is highly complex, okay? It's a supercomputer, and so is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence gathers information on databases that we plug into our devices, and it's supercomputering that information at all times. So it's very intelligent in that regards. When it comes to human emotion and how we feel and what we're experiencing, that it's a little less professional, at. I don't really know if it takes top tier of that. No, it does not. It does not. It does take top tier, but in a lot of things. But like as far as the complexity of the human mind, our nurturing, our naturing, our complexities, our experiences, our circumstances, things that shape our brain into how we are as people and why we react the way we react, why we act the way we act, why we do what we do. AI can't even understand it. So how can we expect other humans to understand it? Well, we can't really expect it. We could just hope for it, I guess. For the people that love us the most, I guess all we can do is hope. The people that love us the most will have the patience and understanding because they've been there, because their brains might be similar. Their experiences might be similar, so therefore they might be able to understand you better than said a computer. But if you're anything like me, and you've been able to communicate better with computers than humans as of lately, then trust me when I say that AI is definitely learning from us. And we shouldn't fear it. If anything, we should just fear human beings. That's all I have to say about it. I don't know what that was about, that spiel. Okay? 59, 57, 59, 59. Justice upside down. There's been a halt. There's been confirmation on everything I just said with my computer doing weird shit again. Okay? 1, 10, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Ones and zeros again. Here we go with the computer stuff. All right. Let's move past it. You were stopped by something. You were stopped. There was injustices done towards you. A chariot upside down, a 5 of cup upright, a justice upside down, a queen of wands upside down. Here's, yeah. You could have been dealing with a jealous feminine force who is very about wanting to empower, especially like in a intimate or erotic way, like overstimulate people to cause jealousy and extreme emotions when you naturally emit this style of energy. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Maybe you're a sexy ass man. Right? Don't get it twisted. But with this Queen of Wands upside down out here, with this upside down Justice, with this upside down Chariot, and this 5 of Cups, there was something done to you that was totally unfair and unjust. It could have something to do with calling you a hoe, a side chick, that, or both of what I'm about to say. That and, or you had a jealous, crazy feminine or mask working out of their lower vibrational surface value. How do I look? How can I gain value? I'm sexy, I'm hot. Like, look at me. Shit. They didn't make you sad. Well, yeah, they did, but how do I say that? They manufactured sadness for you in a way that was like, you couldn't stop it. Nothing you could do would stop this from happening because of why? Because of a 2 of Wands ass. He fell right on top of my Emperor. This is my Emperor card, the 2 of Wands. Because of this was a manufactured plan that an Emperor had. He's upside down. He's being stripped of his powers. If not now, soon. Trying to confuse you. Hangman with a 7 of cup. He was confused. She was confused. This person was confused. They didn't know what to do. They were intimidated by you. So instead of teaming up with you, or maybe they even tried that, but instead of like communicating with you like a normal person, they decided to create obstacles, too many options, get you stuck in Hangman. Maybe they were stuck in Hangman. You could have been dealing with a Pisces person, an Aquarius person, a Gemini, Libra, more so Aquarius, Pisces, or Scorpio or Libra, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Sag, maybe, Leo. They wanted you to get stuck in your own illusions because they knew how explorative you were, how intense you are. Whoever I'm talking, whenever I say they, okay, just replace the word they with whatever you're dealing with that is like totally messing with your head, okay? Because I know they is such a blanket term, and for people like me that are called conspiracy theorists, using the term they too much can really be weaponized against people like me or us or whatever. So when I say they, sorry y'all, it's getting late for me. It's 10:30. I'm a grandma now. When I say they, just try to remember it means, I'm sure I don't have to repeat this, but for some people who watch me, that I already know are extremely critical of me as a person, I'm aware of it, and it's not that I want to make up for who I am as a person. No, I'm going to keep being me, no doubt. But I would hope to God I can help them understand something else besides being so hateful. Is all. All right. They want to get you stuck in your head and confused. They are stuck in their head and confused about what they tried to do to you, about what they did do to you. Getting you sad, getting you... But look, you had a tower upside down. Devil upside down. Nine of Cup upright. Sun upright. High Priestess. All this pain has turned you into a stronger, more woke version of yourself. And I think that's terrifying for whoever was trying to do anything to you. A King of Sword and an Ace of Wand upright. Both upright. A King of Sword and an Ace of Wand upright. Well, that's like kind of a fun switch up. Hold on. Well, yeah, exactly that. It's a very sharp and fast reality check for you in a good way, and for this person, because I always feel like the King of Sword is associated with the Emperor. Emperor is here. King of Sword is here. Ace of Wand is here. Maybe this Emperor is being told by a King of Sword. They might be the same person. The person with the Two of Wands, globe ideas, power tripping ass. They're being told that there is an Ace of Wands happening upright. The Fool card is upside down here in my hands. Their reckless choices that they did, the Two of Wand activity, whatever that was, to bring you into a tower, but really it just turned devils upside down and towers upside down and sun cards upright and turned you into a High Priestess. They even brought you justices upside down. And that could go as serious as to violence, acts of harm that were done towards you that were orchestrated, that were out of your control. That definitely put you in a Five of Cups, where you were maybe ready to give up. Maybe you are still. You know, this card. Ready to give up. Nothing left. Sad Scorpio energy. 10804. All right, let's close it up, y'all. I think I'm just going to go with the typical Rider-Waite for tonight, y'all. I don't think I'm going to do... Let's just do a couple more cards. That's it, please. There's been an abrupt... the Fool and the Eight of Wands. Yep. You're going. They can't stop you. Whoever they is, whoever he is, whoever she is. This force that is like anti-you for some reason. It's either because they're in love with you, or they are heavily envious, or they don't respect your ability to be a powerful person, which might mean they are a misogynist, or they something along those lines. Highly religious. They don't believe women should. They don't like witchy chicks, or warlocks, or men that are just like, I don't know, not only talking to women here or men or whatever, talking to everyone. So there's been a Justice upside down, towards a Queen of Wands upside down. Maybe this Justice upside down and the Queen of Wands upside down and the Five of Cups upright is like there was an injustice towards you about something that had to do with sexual stuff, sexual stuff. If that applies, let me know. If not, let's get past it. but there was definitely injustices done that could have called you a Queen of Wands upside down, or have involved a Queen of Wands upside down that was incredibly jealous. All right, typical. But there's been a screeching halt to all of that. Ace of Wands upright, King of Sword upright. This could, like, despite the fact the King of Swords is usually associated with my Emperor, I would like to think maybe, because he's all the way over here. Like, my King of Swords is all the way over here with my Ace of Wands and my Justice upside down. And the Emperor is all the way at the top. First card out, I believe. First three cards. One of the first three cards out. And then the Two of Wands up on top of it. They're on the opposite sides of the table for me. So I don't know if they're quite related in this case. This could be a law official. This could be someone that's just coming to help you with information and to help you get it. Because maybe you're so traumatized by what happened here, even though you're a high priestess. Trauma is very real. That you might be like, I'm so grateful to have this King of Sword person in my life to help me through this. Because, yes, this is an Ace of Wands for me, whatever you're working towards. And there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors and fog and weird, even money exchanges. People, like getting people from your past, maybe, yes, involved, but also maybe just confused about who you are. And it may be continuing till this day. If that's the case, those are not your friends. Let them go. Okay? Seven of Swords upside down. Something to do about this King of Swords is bringing an ending to this weird activity. Nine of Wands. And you're a wounded warrior at the end of all of it. You are a wounded warrior and a fool upright. That's pretty miraculous, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself, to be a fool and a Nine of Wands. The man clutching onto his wands. He's bandaged, he's bloodied, but they're still able to make decisions out of faith and hope that things will work out. That is a strong ass minded person. If I want to say, if you believe me. Yeah, if you believe me. Sure. Seven of Swords is upside down. This could very well be a law official, because with the Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, that's been coming out too for y'all with the Tower upside down people and the Judgment. I don't have Judgment upside down here, but the Tower upside down people have been getting Judgment upside down and a Two of Cups like crazy. Like you're about, I don't know if it's, I am getting strong yes that it could be that it is a love offer, that it's a relationship. Maybe start working on, and this goes for everyone, myself included, working on softening our edges, because what we've been through is like unspeakably crazy, belongs in like an HBO series. And I was gonna say the Lovers card too, and what just fell out of my hand. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Because what's been coming out for these Tower upside down fools and the Judgment upside down, it's been a Two of Cups and a Lovers thing. I wasn't gonna mention the Lovers. I wasn't gonna mention the Lovers card, but here it is upright with a Three of Cups upside down. So, yeah, for the people that this happens for, I don't get, this is future. I'm talking on future stuff. You're, after all this dust settles, after you learn to warm your edges, which it's not a race. Take your time. Okay? It's not a race. Take your time, because it's just going to make you a better partner for your person. If you quicken this process, it's going to make things not as good for you and your person. You both probably need to heal. You're both probably going through some crazy shit. I'm not going to use the word twin flame, but it gives a little bit of that, okay? People are not going to celebrate about this. So you're going to have jealous third parties that are upset about this union, whatever that is. Whatever that is about all this, okay? The Empress upside down. It's an Empress upside down that's going to be upset about it. Scheiße. They have Leo in their chart. Ooh, and they're going to be pissed because they're going to have no money. Oh my gosh, and their heart, that's getting, might have to do a part 2 on this one. Might have to do a part 2 on this one. Damn it. So there, I got a 7 of Pentacles upside down. I have a Strength card, a Lover's card, a Wheel of Fortune upright. Is this a just? Yeah, a Wheel of Fortune, Empress upside down, 2 of Cup, Lovers, 3 of Cup upside down, 3 of Sword, 9 of Pentacles upside down. All of that tells me that whoever is going to be heartbroken by this union is going to be left out with no monies. So I don't know what that means for you, whoever I'm talking to. There's like, this is a lot. This is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And you're a 9 of Wands, okay? So keep healing. Don't worry about all this other crazy shit. Especially this crazy-ass Empress bitch. If you have somebody that's like, oh, well, oh God. We have an upside-down Emperor up here. Upside-down Empress, upside-down Emperor. I would like to think that your person is not this upside-down ass Emperor fool. I would like to think that. Queen of Pentacles. It don't matter to you right now. Keep going, Queen of Pentacles. Queep. I don't know. Quentin, name Quentin. Q's. Questions. You have questions? They have questions? Okay. Queens are Q. You're a queen. Okay? Don't worry about this upside down Empress crazy woman. She might be in your future. You may have a future with a person in power that has money, that has to leave a crazy lady behind. They're going to be left broke, busted, and disgusted at your situation. Especially because if they try to do any upside down devil shit, telling lies, throwing towers at you, all this other stuff, fucking with your cars maybe, I don't know. Stealing, lying, doing all sorts of, involving friends, family. Place yourself where you see fit. You're the master of your story. I gotta go, y'all. This is a long ass reading. 17, 17. 17. 11717. 14. 15, 16, 7. So that's a 7. That's a great way to finish it off. I love 7s. Okay, that was a long collective reading. Fire signs. I'm gonna do a group read. A group. You can tell I'm tired. A group. That's giving Grim Reaper for some reason. Well, this person might be fearing the Reaper. Blue Oyster Cult. Please don't fear the Reaper. Da 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 da. Don't fear the Reaper. Come on, baby, don't fear the Reaper. Maybe you should be singing that for your enemies, because maybe that's the energy they sent towards you, and you're like, I'm a high priestess, motherfucker. Me and the Reaper are best friends. We go out to Sunday brunch every morning on Sundays. Anyways, that's enough of the crazy talk. I love you guys. Thank you for coming back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.